Hello, my name is Tom Bagwell. I'm the Executive Vice President at Peterson Trucks and a lecturer at Cal State University East Bay. I like to share a simple exercise I learned that helps me cope for exactly times like these. It would be just about impossible to watch TV, surf the internet, without being inundated with the news of COVID-19. The pandemic needs to be taken seriously, and we need to put it into perspective. As we see headline after headline about scarcity of supplies, panic buying, people dying, hundreds of thousands getting sick, it simply becomes overwhelming. Fear is a powerful motivator, especially when it is real and seems to be everywhere. See, we are not hardwired for happiness. We're hardwired for survival. So a lot of our primitive instincts kick in. I went to my closet and realized we had 48 rolls of toilet paper, or according to one website, a 4-month supply. All this fear creates a lot of stress. Unfortunately, too much stress weakens our immune system and makes us more vulnerable to being sick. In other words, excessive stress about getting sick makes it more likely that we will get sick. What can you do about it? Professor Seligman was my teacher at the University of Pennsylvania, and he pioneered the field of positive psychology. Positive psychology is a study of human flourishing and resiliency. He offered an exercise about putting things into perspective that we also had to do in class. This is definitely a time we need more people to practice this. The first step on this is asking yourself, what is the worst possible scenario? Well, this depends about COVID-19. Are you over 60 with underlying health systems or health concerns? Are you under 30 and healthy? If I ask myself that question, is that I would catch this virus, if I don't already have it, get really sick for about 4 weeks of agony, and then die. Just thinking about that makes me a bit paranoid. The second step in this is thinking about the best possible outcome. Well, for me, the best possible outcome is pretty obvious. I just won't get sick. That my friends and family don't get sick, and because you know what, not everybody gets sick with COVID-19. What's most likely to happen? And this is the third step. What's most likely to happen? See, eventually, I most likely will get the virus. Many people don't have symptoms or they are insignificant. And only about 1.3% of people my age die from COVID-19. Of the people that actually get sick, and that includes people who are having underlying health conditions. So most likely I'll get the flu, feel sick for a week, and then recover. That's most likely what's going to happen. So the question becomes, the last step of this is saying, you understood the worst case scenario, the best case scenario. Now develop a plan for the most realistic scenario. Seligman says this is different than wasting our energy on something that's unlikely to occur. Rather, it's coming up with a contingency plan for what could be a challenging situation. Your plan will depend on your individual circumstances. For instance, do you need to secure childcare if you're sick? If you have to stay home, do you have enough food and medicine? What does it mean for your job? If you fall into the higher risk group, will there be someone to take care for you should you need it? Understanding what those plans and actually put it into plan and thinking about it, that's developing the most realistic scenario. And what we can do here, so a plan for developing the most realistic scenario is do the 5 from the World Health Organization. We do these 5, most likely, well, at some point we'll get sick. And it'll be sick for about a week, and then we'll be all better. And the first one is hands, wash them often. Absolutely doing that. 2, elbow, cough into it like this. 3, face, don't touch it. 4, space, keep your safe distance. They say about 6 feet. And 5, stay home if you can. Not everybody can, but if you can, stay home. And lastly, I want to be able to share this message with you because we've got to be safe because, our families depend on it. Have a good evening. Have a great day. God bless America.